The Hinterkaifeck Murders. It was the last week of March, 1922. Hinterkaifeck, a lonely farmstead in Bavaria, sat shrouded by dense woods and open fields. The house, built of timber and stone, creaked with age and isolation. Andreas Gruber, a stern man of 63, trudged through the snow that morning in stopped cold footprints. They began at the tree lean and led straight to the back door of the farmhouse. No tracks led away. He searched the house, his boots thudding against wooden floors, the attic echoing with the hollow groan of old beams. Nothing. No intruder. But at night, the family heard footsteps above their heads. Keys disappeared. Whispering drafts moved through the halls. Even their maid complained of strange presences. Terrified, she quit abruptly. And so on March 31, 1922, a new maid, Maria Baumgartner, arrived. She unpacked her belongings in a small upstairs room. That night was her first at Hinterkaifeck. It would also be her last. The killer's method was methodical. Investigators later believed the murderer waited inside the barn, hidden among the hay. One by one, the family members entered, perhaps lured by noises among the cattle. Andreas went first. The blow from the mattock dropped him instantly. His wife, Kazilia, came searching, killed in the same fashion. Victoria, their daughter, followed. Then little 7-year-old Kazilia Jr., whose autopsy showed she survived long enough to rip her own hair out in terror before succumbing. Their bodies were dragged together, stacked in the barn, and covered with straw like discarded harvest. Inside the house, Maria and 2-year-old Joseph were butchered in their beds. Their corpses were covered with sheets and clothing, carefully, almost ritualistically. The murders didn't end the story. They began it. For 4 days, life continued at Hinterkaifeck. Smoke rose from the chimney. The animals were fed. Bread was baked. Neighbors passing by saw movement in the yard. The killer, or killers, lived in the house with the corpses, tending to chores as though nothing had happened. Imagine the silence of that farmhouse, punctuated only by the lowing of cattle, the crackle of fire in the hearth, and 6 bodies lying cold. On April 4, neighbors finally grew suspicious. The family hadn't been seen at church. Kazilia Jr. hadn't attended school. Victoria's place in the choir sat empty. Neighbor Lorenz Schlittenbauer gathered others and approached the farm. The animals were restless, the farm strangely still. Inside the barn, beneath the hay, they found the Grubers, faces bloodied, skulls split. In the house, Maria and Joseph lay dead in their beds. The horror spread through the town like wildfire. Police swarmed the farm, but chaos reigned. Curious villagers trampled the scene, destroying evidence. Still, investigators uncovered chilling details. The family had clearly been stalked beforehand: attic noises, footprints, missing keys. The killer remained after the murders, eating meals and caring for livestock. Young Kazilia Jr. had clumps of her own hair in her hands, a sign of unimaginable fear before death. Suspicion circled around many. Lorenz Schlittenbauer, who discovered the bodies and was rumored to be Joseph's father. Vagrants or soldiers wandering the countryside after World War I. Even Andreas himself, rumored to have committed incest with Victoria, though he too was a victim. No one was ever convicted. The Hinterkaifeck farmhouse was demolished in 1923, leaving nothing but earth and whispers. A shrine was erected on the site, where visitors still leave flowers. But the story lingers like a curse. 6 people slaughtered. A killer who stayed among the dead. No motive. No justice. And always, those first footprints. Leading to the house, but never leaving.